Good morning, OGs. Time to begin day 3, but of course, as always, we've got to get our coffee first. We'll talk to y'all in a moment. I think we got a pretty fun day planned out today. Check out the Monster Aquarium in Pattaya. Checking out the Pattaya street market. Stop at a crocodile farm. And now time to head to the local aquarium. Well, we all finished breakfast and now we're heading to check out a local aquarium. Enjoying the sights along the way. Apparently they have a premium outlet mall just like they do in the United States. I think after the aquarium today we might just go check out a local street market, buy some street food and bring it back to the villa, have ourselves a nice last night dinner before we head back home tomorrow. Check out the Monster Aquarium in Pattaya. All right, we all got our tickets. Time to head on inside. Captain Cap. Has to touch animals absolutely love them and respect them. Always respect God's creatures. Captain Cat. That looks like Timon from Timon and Pumbaa of the Lion King. Must be a distant cousin because he would not be kept in captivity. A meerkat that looks just like Timon. Call it a tamandua, but basically It is a South American anteater.
Make me pick.
So they call this a tamandua. South American, basically an anteater. Aardvark similar. The wife have a picture in front of the tamandua. And they call it a Sphinx cat for Egypt, but basically just a hairless cat. We got to see a bunch of those while we were in Korea in a visit with my daughters. They have an echidna, which I think are some of the coolest animals. Right there. And there's one asleep right there. Kind of look like a porcupine, but they're not. I got Tong Suk. Pygmy goats. And baby camel. They seem to like their carrots. Of course, there's all the girls being hams. They got to take pictures of themselves so the rest of the world can see how beautiful they are. But that's all right. Sharks, and even going to an aquarium, we find time to fish. And we reach out and touch them. Now that's a catfish. They've got some very, very large catfish in here. Those are some very large catfish. There is a palm-striped civet. And for a bit of coffee trivia, it is this civet cat, not necessarily the palm version, but the civet cat that they feed coffee beans to. And when the civet cat gets rid of those coffee beans as excrement, they harvest those beans and sell it as civet coffee, which is actually very expensive. Let's see if I can find a quick blurb or a picture or cost on that for civet cat coffee. Hi, little buddy. And this is the caracal cat, caracal. And there is a serval. And that is a Siamese crocodile. And that is a dwarf caiman. Like the alligator, like the crocodile, but known as a caiman. And you all would be familiar with that. That is a reticulated Burmese python, or just reticulated python. That one's a very long one. There's a nice one just looking at us through the glass. The big Asian iguana. And that is known as the rhinoceros iguana. Two-headed snapping turtle, which would be the aquarium's version of Ripley's Believe It or Not. The albino cobra. For some reason when I see this, I think of Bud Light. Don't know why. Black carp, golden carp. Catfish, sail cat, alligator gar. We've caught those. And here's a bunch of snakehead fish, which on one of the latest episodes of Blue Gabe, which I absolutely love your channel, Blue Gabe. You'll probably never see mine because I'm too small, but on Blue Gabe's channel, they went out for some snakehead. And here we have some snakehead fish. And if you guys ever get a chance to see Blue Gabe's channel, go ahead and subscribe. The last one, I think he just said he was at like 950,000 subscribers, trying to get to 1 million. Impressive, impressive feat. But if you haven't seen his channel, Blue Gabe, go check him out. He's pretty awesome. And congratulations to him, to Gabriel Arrington and Crystal, as they will soon welcome a baby boy into the world. So congratulations, Blue Gabe. Let's go catch him. I don't think these pictures do justice at just how big these things really are. They are massive. Siamese giant carp. That is a golden albino crocodile. Paddlefish. Wish you could grasp just how big these really are.
See the color, same different color.
Yeah. Got nice color on their bellies. These are the giant arapaima.
Same different color, they but not color.
Very large arapaima. Well, the old guy outside's always got to find some time to fish, even if it's in an aquarium.
Wait!
Trying to get that last bit of tail right there. Boom! Sorry, I think this is just too much fun. Well, you saw Diao with me getting bait for our Sawai fishing trip on the last video. But since we're in an aquarium, let's let Diao have a little bit of fun here.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. Get him, Diao, get him. Boom, just like that, broke off. Well, I think that's the appropriate catch and release in an aquarium. Go fishing, Tong Suk. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, yeah, one more. Oh, that was fast. Arapaima are very, very big and aggressive. I think those of Florida will recognize them. And that, from Australia or New Zealand, is a capybara. And I think if you put horns on them, that's where people get the word jackalope. Patagonia Mara, Argentina. Of course, the girls decided to try out the little minnow bath where the minnows will eat your dead skin. This is pretty popular in Thailand. I don't know if I trust that, but it's pretty popular. 15 minutes for 50 baht, so $1.50. How does it feel, girls? Does it feel little nibble? Little? Even Go's getting into the action. How's it feel, Go? Good? Alright. That concludes the aquarium visit, but it is about to pour down rain. Apparently, Somai won the Thai lottery. 18,000 baht Thai lottery for Somai. The Pattaya street market. It's a Tuesday night, so I really didn't expect it to be too very crowded. Swadika. A lot of seafood. Fried fish, shrimp. Fresh fruit. Turn into milkshakes, frosties, more shrimp. Your favorite salmon skewers. Pad Thai, shrimp pad Thai for 100 baht. Som Tom salad for 70, that's $2. 100 baht would be like $3. Whole fried fish. And I got your sausage. there's the Thai whiskey, Hong Kong. And our beers, my favorite, Singha. Those fruit cups do make for a beautiful picture. A lot of fresh catch seafood. And right by the beach makes it easy, I'm sure. Street market even has sushi, should you choose to indulge. So 200 baht for a rack of ribs. So what, $6? Let's do some fresh fruit film. Now Thailand is known for some incredible fresh fruit. We got sweet mango, ripe mango, banana, watermelon, rambutan, lamyai. Lamyai, we have the plum apple, we have the falong, we have different types of dragon fruit. Big ripe papaya, avocado, snake fruit, There's a lot of Russian here. The wife is buying me some fish. The wife is buying me some fish at the Pattaya street market. Should be good. And other than a lot of street food at a bunch of different vendor booths, and as you can see, a lot of seafood. And we've got some fried rice to take back with us. We got some roti with Nutella. Some beef filled or chicken filled pot pie thing. But yeah, we got all sorts of things you can get. Here we go. Out to the car. Well, OGs, that'll conclude our day 3, exploring the beaches of Pattaya and the rest of Pattaya. We're gonna head back to the house, eat a little bit of our street food, call it a night, get some rest. We got an 8-hour drive tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. We're getting ready for our last morning here on our Pattaya beach adventure. Everybody's getting ready to have breakfast. Got to get packed up and get on the road for that 8-hour drive home. So we'll get back with you on our drive home and see you in a few. We did get some awesome pineapple fried rice and some good fried fish. Well, OGs, on our way home to Pitsanilok, back to our rural Thai village, we decided to stop at a crocodile farm they call Jolake. Apparently, my wife's father, his nephew, owns this crocodile farm, and so we decided as a spur of the moment to stop, check it out, and take a walk around on the way home. So stick with us and enjoy the sights. The pretty awesome part for me is the fact that when I was raised as a kid in Florida, I had the opportunity to live near the Gatorland Zoo where they raised alligators. So I've always found it fascinating to see crocodiles, gators, caimans. So to be able to come to a crocodile farm as a spur of the moment opportunity, not bad, kind of cool. Of course, being an early Wednesday morning in Pattaya, there is nobody here. Almost like our private tour of the zoo. Okay. 2 million baht for the tree.
แต่ก่อนมันจะเล็กกว่านี้
like a million
ข้อมูลมาได้
like a million year like that
Ah,
ไม่มีเก่า
very old.
เจ้านายเขาเป็นสภาวัฒนธรรมเขาก็เลยข้อมูล
A lot of beautiful stone formations they have throughout the gardens here. It's not just crocodiles, it's a garden sanctuary. It's rather nice. Look at some of those stone monoliths. You can hear all the parrots and the birds in the aviary. Growing up as a kid, living in Florida, we used to go to the Gatorland Zoo often. And it was a place I absolutely loved to go. So being able to check out the Crocodile Zoo on the way home, albeit a spontaneous trip, I think was a great idea. Kwanjai, the nephew went and got our money back and said we will not pay since he owns the place. So he's taken us on a private tour, gave us our money back.
They say why you pay I just went here อีสานพัทยา
I guess that is one of the perks of having a very large Inmec family on my wife's side, is that there are relatives everywhere doing everything. Jalake. Great way to end a Pattaya beach adventure trip, stopping on a spontaneous trip to a farm of Jalake, or as we would call them, crocodiles.
เดี๋ยวไปเดี๋ยว
บัตรประชาชนไทย
ดีแล้ว
นายก็เลย
พี่ก็ร้อยไหนจะมาไม่กลัวโชว์ไงโอ้
Look at that giant piece of quartz. They have stone, marble, quartz. That is a big old head right there. You can see how small that one is by head compared to that head. So clearly submerged underwater is a very large crocodile. That is a lot of crocodiles. That big one just came out of the water and opened his mouth. That is a nice big old crocodile. Apparently we have a little visitor wanting to take a look. We got a giraffe that came to say hello. Hi, sweetheart. And they have a bunch of elephants.
ฮัลโหลจ้า4 คนโอ้เปิด
And now the crocodile show. Watermelon. The alligator or the crocodile? The crocodile's name is Melon, like watermelon. Whoa. Put his hand in, snapped at him, and he was showing how fast he is. Watch, watch, watch. Oh, dangerous. Kids, do not try this at home. Fair warning, do not try this at home. Oh.
คือกวนเส้น
ว้าวขึ้นมาแล้วจะล่ากันอีกติดหน่อยยับที่แรงนั่งจะทำใบกองกระไรชู ก็บ้างปากให้สุดๆรายใบก็กระไรชูก็เลยบายบายนี่ขึ้นมาเราจะพาเราปรับน้องมาปากกระเทียรมตลอดก็ไปใกล้ๆเอาถึงตัดยอดก็ไปบายบายกุร
Do not try this at home.
บายบายกับทิศตาปากก็บ้างแล้วก็ปากก็ไปว่าอาวุธอยู่นี่โจยาแฮยูรุกเอามือว่าเรื่องตัว
His arm down inside his throat. Ugh. Now OG Tony has to go fishing for crocodile. I told you, any chance I get, I go fishing.
ไปฟิชชิ่งซะ
นี่ตัวนวดเป็นไงวะ
เอาแต่ซุกตัวเนี้ยไปไหนละโอ้ตัวนั้นน่ะเขาคงให้กันเรื่อยเลยจริงอิ่มหรือเปล่าไม่รู้
คุณเนี่ยเขากอง
งับแล้วคนนี้งับแล้ว
Got
ตัว
one.
ซุก
I got a big
ดู
one.
เขยก็งับโอ้ปะตาก็งับงับนี่
ตัวน้อย
ดึงออกได้เปล่า
เดี๋ยวในตาคุณจะรู้
ไม่
ด้วย
งับแล้วก็จะกว่าจะหลุดเหรอ
เบบี้มีเชือกเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึง
He'll pull off, yeah.
อ่า
He broke me off. What can I say?
เกียหมดยังตัวซุก
Are some of their biggest crocodiles.
ดูน้ำมันระบายน้ำมันน้ำจะมี
Hard to see through the fence, but there are some really massive ones in here.
จะลอยกลางคืนเนี่ยเขาเลี้ยงบ่อกุ้งไว้ครับอยู่ในนากุ้งครับตาแดงแดงเหมือนลูกแก้วมันกลางคืนอยู่
ไปดูตัวที่เนี่ยใหญ่มากเลย
Big, beautiful peacock. And all their little baby crocodile pond. They do have some big ones.
ยังไปหนาอร่อยมาก
Big Mekong catfish. There are some big ones.
ด้วยถ้าเข้าไปในโรงเสือเสือตัวจริง
That turned out to be a really awesome side trip. Crocodile Zoo. And this is on our way home. It's a stop for lunch. Didn't even know it existed, but let's go check it out. And this is where we're at.
สิงคโปร์เป็นแบบเนี้ย
Huh?
เขาพาเราสไลด์แบบว่าที่อาจเป็นไปไม่ได้ก็ตั้งบนก็ได้บนอะไรนี่เลี้ยงปลาได้แล้วทางบน
Beautiful garden setting for this restaurant. Didn't know that existed, but it's pretty cool. Should make for a very nice atmosphere for lunch.
เย่มาเร็วลูก เอ๊ะมานี่ก่อนแล้ว
Well, that's a wrap for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for joining me today. Getting ready for the conclusion of this multi-day adventure and multi-part series of our epic adventure in Thailand. Till tomorrow, you OGs have a very good night. God bless. And if you liked that video, make sure to check out the Old Guy Outside YouTube channel, where we share our love for the outdoors, fishing, shrimping, crabbing, and other adventures outside. For our latest videos, like and subscribe to our channel, Old Guy Outside. See you next time.